Now, what is the own sheet? Suppose you are trading in stocks which have not been recommended by me. It is important to keep proper track of those stocks as well. So you can use the own sheet to track those stocks. So suppose HAL. You want to trade in the stock HAL. You might have gotten this recommendation from some other analyst, from some other website. You may or may not have a stop loss and target. Suppose you do have a stop loss and target and you have mentioned it. In this sheet, you will only input the name of a stock once. So suppose HAL you've entered here. The unique code is 121. This column cannot be edited by you. This has already been fixed. There is enough space to add as many as 999 stocks. I don't think you will need more than that. You will copy this unique code from here. Go to the trade tracker, and just like you did for the codes from the active call database, in a new row, paste this unique code and assign the account in which you want to take this trade. So for instance, I want to take it in KP and the name of the stock is HAL. Now you can see it is giving you a recommendation. This recommendation is coming from something called the notes sheet, which is a database I have made available to you for your own trading. So in this, there are around 600 stocks, and for these 600 stocks, based on the market cap, large cap, mid cap, small cap, an allocation will be mentioned to you. Now, for the purpose of the own sheet, there is one website that you need to know of. It is the Google Finance. So you can go to Google Finance website by typing google.com/finance in your browser. Here you will write the name of the company that you want to trade in, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. You can see the stock has opened and you get this code. Now remember, after colon there will always be a space which you need to remove. Copy this code and you can place it over here, and then input the date on which you are adding this stock and the stop loss and the target. Next time, after few days of holding, whenever you update the stop loss and target, it first needs to come here. Why? Because in your trade tracker, then the stop loss and target will automatically get reflected, and then you can go ahead and track your trades just like you were doing for the trade recommendations provided to you by me. Now, if you are a new joinee of the program and you have an existing portfolio, then what do? You will take the unique names of the stocks in your existing portfolio, input them in the own sheet, and then in the trade tracker, you will copy the code for all of those stocks and input the quantity entry price. If you know the entry date of the stocks in your existing portfolio, well and good, input it. If you don't, you can also input the present date. You can also use this for mutual funds. In order to input the mutual fund information accurately, you need the S codes. So you can take the code of your mutual fund, which comes in this format, and paste it in Google Finance search bar. Remove the space again, bring it and paste it here. So now this mutual fund can also become part of your. Make sure that I am saving the proper name of this fund, because the code might not help me recall later, and I will also save the code of this, right, just for my own sanity. Now here, this is the date on which I have purchased this. This unique code will be copied and I will go into my tracker. Now suppose I want to input this under the account mutual fund. So I will do that, right? Now, because this is not part of the database in the notes sheet, it will not give you any recommendation. But when you input the date and you input, say, the quantity that you might have purchased, say I have this many units and I have at this value. So it will again, because it's from the Google Finance website, it will show me the last traded price. It is showing me that my mutual fund holding is in 65% profit. It is still showing any because I have not included MF as my corpus. Suppose for mutual funds, I have allocated 10 lakh rupees. I will input it here. This is MF, right? So now it will show me that 6% of my total corpus is allocated as mutual funds, where I have so much cash remaining. I have invested so much cash. Unrealized profit is 30.3, which I can come and see here. So like this, you can include all your mutual funds also in your tracker if you want to. Next, let's move on to the performance sheet.